on deck. We're going to keep him right here. Keep that on deck. How y'all doing today? We got the Hebrew so-called Negro DVD. Let you know that the so-called Negroes in America are the real Jews. We got the free DVD. You need to get the free DVD because you don't get much free. You should get the DVD. Really, we should be selling it, but the Most High say don't sell as truth. So therefore, we're not selling as truth. You understand me? Read where you at. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people. You see that? The Bible tells you that the so-called Negroes in America, who are the real Jews, are rebellious people. You so-called Negroes in America are the real Jews. We got the free DVD for you. You need to come get this knowledge and understanding. Read that part again. What does it say about the so-called Negro in America? That this is a rebellious people, lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord. You won't hear the law of the Lord because you so-called Negroes went into slavery because y'all the real Jews of the Bible. And y'all kept on going against God, law, statutes, and commandments. If you read the Bible like you're supposed to, you will see in the Old Testament that the children of Israel kept going into slavery because of their disobedience to the law, statutes, and commandments. So what we're here to let you know is that the slave ships are in the Bible, in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Why are they not telling you all that?
How you doing, sister? Look out for this Black History right here. We passing out. How y'all doing? Here you go, brother.
In this captivity in America, and we're still slaves to America, man. We're still slaves, man. Just because you can go to school and get a job don't mean you're still
Black
not a
History,
slave
that's
to
all.
the system.
I gotta twist their arm just to get them to take a free flight.
If you don't have your own bank, your own schools, you still asking the white man to educate your children. Malcolm X said only a fool let the enemy educate his children, man. We go to their schools, man. We think, listen, we grade our smarts according to what the Europeans say, man. Black people think they smart if they graduated from a European institution, man. We don't grade our smarts based off the knowledge of the Most High God.
They think
we don't grade that. We don't grade
they
our
don't want
smarts
none of
like
this.
that. Our smarts is according to the European. If you graduate from Michigan, you're so-called smart.
Black
But
History.
knowing that half the stuff they have told you is lies and deception. That's why a lot of the times in these institutions, they tell you that there is no God. They tell you that a rock or a Big Bang Theory created everything that you see. They tell you in these schools that you came from a rock, man. How backwards is that? How you gonna come from a rock, man? You mean to tell me the Big Bang created you, me, water, food, all that in a cycle? Of course there's a God. How is there a God? Because there's a man, right? There's food for a man. There's water for a man. There's a woman for a man. That's in order, man. You think a rock is putting stuff in order? I can kick a rock right now, it ain't gonna do nothing. So how do we come from a rock, man? A Big Bang Theory. That's what you teach. That's what they teach you in these schools that are so-called prestigious.
There you
they
go,
teach
brother.
you to go against the
Real Black History right there.
That's what they teach you in these colleges.
They ain't teaching you nothing at this African American festival but lies.
We
giving out free truth.
Being bamboozled, man.
Check this truth out, brother. It's the realest thing at the festival.
We really the Jews according to the Bible. You black people,
Free Black History.
Special people.
Thank you, sister.
Peculiar treasure that God said.
Let your man be done by himself.
I forgot people don't read the Bible no more. They go to Sunday church, man, and sit in there like a tree stump.
Everybody that walks by here Sunday worshiping.
You gotta understand, man, the truth. You people gotta wake up, man. Our people sleep, man. You know you in trouble. Listen, I don't think I know everything. You know you're in trouble when you think you're there already. If you ever think you know everything about the word of the Most High, you are in trouble, man. Because there's always something that somebody can teach you or that you need to know. And what we out here telling you people is that we are the real Jews according to the Bible. The so-called Negro are the real Jews according to the Bible. Okay, the transatlantic slave trade is in the Bible.
Free Black History, that's all.
Why are they not telling you that in their church? If the slave trade is in the Bible, why do I have to go to school to learn about it?
I got one for both of y'all.
Should I be learning about it in my
sister.
church? That don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Why we got to get taught everything from Europeans, man? Why don't we have none of our schools, man? We don't have no schools. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 16, man. Give me Deuteronomy 28, because it tells you curse will be our basket in our store, man. Curse will be our, that means we won't have no store.
There you go, brother.
We have black neighborhoods.
Good, good.
And the
Make sure you read that.
Everything in the black neighborhood. That's what the Bible tells you that's going to happen.
How you
that's what's
doing?
happening. The prophecy
Get one of these pamphlets, sister.
became true. You know how it became true? Because the slave ships in the Bible, man. The slave ships in the Bible.
There you go.
And you so-called Negroes came over here on them.
All right now.
So why don't y'all know that? I shouldn't have to be out here telling people this. If the slave ships are in the Bible and you go to Sunday church, why do I have to tell you this? That don't make no sense. Your kids should know growing up that y'all the Hebrew Israelites in the Bible. Period. This should be common knowledge, man. But the problem is, man,
there you go, brother.
Depend on the European to tell us everything we know. We believe in the Bible, but Christianity was set up by the Europeans to keep you enslaved.
Oh, this is your man.
That's what it was,
Israel,
man.
And
that's what it still is today.
You know.
Where you at?
Slight chance of rain.
Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
but we hoping it holds off for a little bit.
It shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. You see that this is one of the curses of the true Hebrew Israelites in the Bible. Slavery on slave ships. You black people, you are the real Jews. Okay? The Jews were never Europeans, man. I got history books backing up what I'm saying, man. And I'm not racing out on discriminate. Anybody can get the truth. You so-called Negroes are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. Y'all need to learn your true heritage and identity, man.
Take one of these, brother.
You understand me?
I love my people so much, I'm still passing them out. Passing out black history over here, free black history.
People understand foolishness and that's it, man. Our people understand foolishness. Anything that's foolish, our people understand that clearly.
I can't, come here.
We need to get back to learning who we are, man.
That dude
we need to get back to learning who we are.
Down, you know, to your left. He keep calling Steve Farrakhan. He said, "Come on, Farrakhan."
Go ahead.
Come on, Farrakhan.
Chapter 28, verse 17. Curse shall be thy basket and thy store. So look, the Bible tells you that curse gonna be your basket.
You don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it.
Listen, answer me a question. See, the same thing is these Christians, man, you gotta understand, I believe in the Bible, but I'm not a Christian, man. Because the Bible don't tell me to be a Christian. The Bible don't tell me to be an apostolic. It don't tell me to be a Baptist. It don't tell me to be a Methodist. All that stuff was created by your Europeans, man.
Tell them what Christian means.
The word Christian comes from a Greek word, Christian, means idiot. Go research it. The problem is people not researching, man. You're a Christian because your mother told you to be one. You're not a Christian because you researched it and came to an understanding that this is the right place where I should be. Like I said, I believe in the Bible. The only reason I believe in the Bible is because I've researched the Bible. I've researched Islam. I've researched all these different religions. I know the word religion means bondage. It comes from the Greek word religio, okay? Meaning to bond and fasten, okay? So religion means bondage, man. You need to get out of these religions, man. The Bible is not a religious book. The Bible is just a book of laws, statutes, and commandments. Can somebody show me where one of your religions is at in this Bible? I've never seen a Baptist in this Bible. I've never seen an apostolic in this Bible. I've never seen Methodist in this Bible. That means it's man-made, man.
That's right!
Man-made, man. Y'all following traditions of men, man. Give me Colossians 2 and 8. We following traditions of men, man. We too busy following traditions of men. We mentally...
Hey, sister, how you doing? Oh, go ahead. Don't worry. That's all.
You're all right. I love you, too. No, that's what the word Christian means. I didn't make the definition up. That's what you got to understand. I didn't make up the definition. The word, I don't have it on me right now.
You got to show me that.
Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead.
No, show me that in the Bible.
What, the word? Okay,
the word Christian was injected.
Hold on. We're gonna show you where the first time that the people that was worshiping the correct way, okay, was called Christians. Get that in Acts 13. Get that in Acts 13. Acts 13 and 25. It'll show you, Acts 13 and 25 will show you that the Greeks called us Christians, man. They called you Christians in disrespect because they worship false gods, man. They called you Christians disrespectfully. Where is it? It's right there.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Biblical, black history that's not taught in church, is not taught in school. It should be. You take that home and you compare that with your King James Version Bible.
Thank you.
Y'all take care. Happy Sabbath. Hey, brother, I walked right by you. Didn't even give you one. Sorry about that. Check that out when you get home, man. What's going on, bro? Check this black history out, man.
How you doing? Go ahead, read that.
The book of Acts, chapter 11, verse 26. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch.
What?
The disciples were first called
What?
Greece, man.
What?
So we just read that the disciples was called Christians at Antioch, okay? Antioch is in Greece. And what we're trying to let you know is that the Greeks called them Christians, man. So that's like me calling you something that you don't want to be called. He never tell them to call them Christians. They called them Christians. That's like me calling you out your name. If I call you out your name, is you gonna keep calling yourself what I call the name I called you? No, you're not. They was called Christians at Antioch. It was disrespect.
There you go, bro.
It was a disrespect, man. Just like this, we gonna show you in the Bible where Paul and Simeon was called nigger. Okay, let's get that. Get 13 and 1. We're going to show you that the prophets was called Niger, meaning black. We're going to show you that. We're going to get it out the Bible dictionary, too. Get the Bible dictionary, can you please? It's right here. It's right here. Here you go. Go ahead, read that. We're going to show you where the prophets was called black. Okay? We're going to show you that. So that's why we are here to let you know that y'all really the Jews of the Bible. The Jews are black people, man. Black people don't have a recessive gene. Europeans have a recessive gene. Our gene is dominant, okay? So even if we mix with them, our genes will overcome theirs, okay? Keep reading where you at.
The book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church, so was at Antioch, certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger.
So Barnabas and Simeon, who is Simeon? Simeon was Peter.
It's biblical and it's
Okay?
true. History,
He was
it's
called
true history.
Niger.
If you look it up for yourself, you'll see.
Niger means. This is in the Bible. They call him Niger. They was calling these apostles Niger.
Yeah,
Let's see
that's
what the
right.
word Niger means.
Biblically.
Huh?
Biblically.
What about today?
Today?
Today's Jew. No relation, or is
They
that you too?
no relation. No relation. Ever since 70 AD, when we ran out of Jerusalem into Africa, they ran in. See, that's the seed of Edom, also known as Esau. They've been calling themselves us ever since. If you read the Bible, it says that Jeremiah 17 and 4, for example, says that the Jews will lose their discontinue from the heritage that I gave them. That was the Most High speaking. He said that they were going to discontinue from their heritage. The real Jews, when they Hebrews, the real Hebrews don't know who they are. There's curses that were put on the Hebrews, like slavery and a lot of other stuff in Deuteronomy 28 that talks about us being placed on the slave ship and brought to another land, so to our enemies. And that's Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
If you don't know your history, you do not repeat it. show the slave ships are in the Bible. We came over here on the transatlantic slave
Yep, they sold out.
for a certain
Yep,
reason.
they all sold out.
We came on the transatlantic slave trade
Get him to give you the
because we
DVD
got
on
to the people,
Hollywood.
And we kept disobeying
Kane,
God's statutes and
Kane,
commandments.
give her the DVD on Hollywood. Free, free,
Oh, really?
everything's free. Free.
Well, you know what? I heard it from some young boys on the bus. So we're reaching.
No. Hollywood. Hollywood. One of the ones on Hollywood. Like, got one.
I heard it from the young boys on the bus with the pants.
Uh-huh.
So they're getting the message.
Oh,
I swear I didn't know nothing about it. They talked about
We
Queen
believe in the
Latifah
Bible, but we're not
and
Christians. Okay?
that other female
Blige. That's what it means. I'm not.
Mary J. Blige, yeah.
these comedians, some of these comedians are mixed up in it. And I couldn't believe that they knew what they were
And
talking
Christ means,
about. I didn't know that.
actually the name of a king
I'm
named
just letting you know that, okay?
That's
They
real.
still got the pants down, but that's just a distraction. I'm not worried about that.
They'll
I'm
pull them
not
up
worried about
soon.
none of that.
They'll pull it up soon when they learn who they are.
Well, I remember when
There you
my
go.
brother used to wear the pants up to here. My father, they didn't like it. Remember the temptation? My father and his brothers didn't like it. They said,
Now they're doing the opposite. Got them all the way down.
But that's just a distraction. Every generation got some little stuff. I thank you very much. I want to tell you all, they're hearing it. They're hearing it. I heard it from them. I didn't know nothing about it.
But you hear anybody talk about this? About your true nationality? Did you know you were really a Hebrew? You a Jew?
My people from Ethiopia. Okay.
Oh, you're Ethiopian.
I know who I am.
Okay.
Okay. And the police did this to me. I'm getting ready to write a book about it. Because I shut down that precinct on 6 Mile and Grand River. You know it's closed, don't you?
Yeah. They did that to you?
The police done this to me last year because they all got fired, busted down, 22-year sergeant, 25-year sergeant. They got no retirement. They got no severance. I just got to tell the girl they sent a $5,000 water bill to my house. I can prove every bit of it. They sent a $600 gas bill to my house. They sent gangs to my house to pretend they were selling drugs. They sent the gang squad to my house with big pump shotguns, big white men in bulletproof vests. They poisoned my dogs. I had 5 Rottweilers. I had to send them to Amtrak. They just kept on and on and on. And then the one who was running all of it, he's dead. That sergeant that was running it, George Garrison, he was running it. Well, they keep recruiting, you know. And so they literally tried to kill me last year.
You hanging there still pretty strong.
Hey, I'm that weed. I'm coming back through the crack of that cement. I'm 62 years young. Half of them are dead. I'm still here. So I'm counting. Head count, okay?
Stay strong.
Oh, yeah.
Bless you.
Okay.
A deception is something that appears good. Does Christianity appear good? Does Christianity appear good?
Y'all love Detroit, don't y'all? Shalom.